Hey, so I haven't made a video in a long time, so I'm gonna make a video now, and it's with you. I'm making a video with you.
Yep. Yeah, doing our first video together.
Well, it's not my first video, but it's our first video. It's on Civilization Revolution. It's for the Xbox. It's for Xbox, you know. So, here we go. Single player. New game. So, well, I'm used to Chieftain. What do you mean by hints?
I'll tell you what it's easy enough.
Well,
So
I've
now
never
we're going to pick a king,
or queen.
or
Or
maybe
president.
we'll just let the
Wait.
Xbox do that for us.
Actually, I would like
Let's do
to.
the
I'd like to.
random.
Wait. I'd rather pick it and look at the strength. I was thinking of Egyptians because they start with an ancient wonder of the world.
And England has the monarchy from the get-go.
What does monarchy do again?
Allows you to research feudalism.
You mean monarchy? Oh, that's actually monarchy is actually pretty far up there.
That I am not a big fan. Select
Wait.
Napoleon.
Oh, and also I should do this. They didn't see that. Don't worry. That only showed on the TV.
Isabella is pretty good. You get navigation right away. You don't need to care about being by the shore. You can go into the open seas when you have navigation.
Well, I was actually thinking.
And Greeks have democracy right away.
But I was actually thinking that English was pretty good because it would give us a huge combat advantage right away. But it depends on if we really want to focus on combat or if we want to try to go for a different victory, because combat victory is just so easy and so boring, you know?
Egyptians begin the game with an ancient wonder like pyramids and things like that.
You know,
and Romans, well, they begin the game with Republican Code of Laws, and also price of roses 50% compared to others.
Oh, and also by a combat victory, I meant domination victory, of course. You know, by combat I mean domination. Wait, but you weren't a fan of Shaka's, of the zoos.
Yeah, I'm not a fan
and there's a chance that it'll land on one of them.
What do Russians have? Begin the game with a local area map.
That's not that good.
That doesn't really mean anything.
I know, it just means we get that we'd get to see more, not that good.
They begin the game with automatic upgrades for elite. That's like nothing. You don't get elite units in the beginning, so new warriors are experts.
An ancient.
Yeah, well, let's just have the expert.
Wait, but there are a few bad ones, and we wouldn't want to get a bad one. like Chinese and Zulus
And one of those.
and Russians. Well,
So if it's one of those, we'll just do it.
you mean redo the whole video?
No, not the whole video. We'll just get out into the main menu and restart the game.
Well, I think I'd rather just choose it myself, and I think I will go with Egyptian symbol. But what are these doing wrong? Oh, hey, I just noticed that in the medieval times, we're gonna have wonders for half the cost, and that's pretty good, so I actually think we should go with Romans. Oh, and in the industrial times, we'll have better chances of great people, you know? Like, it'll be easier to get great people, so that's also good. Oh, and in the modern times, new cities will have an extra population point. Spanish? Beginning with navigation. In ancient times, we'll get exploration cash doubling. In medieval times, +1 naval combat. Industrial, +50% gold production. And modern, +1 production from hills. Honestly, this does have +50% gold production in it, and I don't really set cities to gold so instead of science, because science is so good. So I think it would make more sense to go with just Finally decided. That took a while. You probably skipped to the part of the video where we decided.
Get on the hill and click twice.
Well,
There's nothing to argue about.
actually, that's right. There's lots of science, there's lots of production, and there's lots of food. That's pretty good spot. Oh, that's true, because it's on a hill. Well, let's go there. I don't know.
And now we have Rome established.
Yep. And remember, this game's for the Xbox One. There are, there are a lot of, this version of it is for the Xbox One. A lot of versions most versions are on normal computers, but this version specifically is on the Xbox One. Well, let's attack the barbarians. We get some free gold and possibly a new unit instead.
We don't like to be spat on. So
Anyways.
they learned a lesson, I hope.
Anyways,
Yeah, we are going to attack them again.
we'll either get free gold or a free new unit. It's not saliva. They're like little pointy things.
Alright, so they say, why don't you attack the Japanese and not us? Those guys.
Wait, did they even give me gold?
Yeah, 30 of it.
Oh, let's check. Okay.
Okay, let's make some settlers.
Yeah, we could use boys.
And let's make them twice fast.
Hold on.
Japanese
Can I see this?
Let's consult with advisors.
Can I see this? An ambitious upstart, intent on world domination, much like yourself, sire. They claim to have inherited knowledge of ceremonial burial. I will have a full report prepared for you as soon as possible. Well, it looks like they're pretty powerful, so we may as well have peace with them. Besides, as long as we don't get printing press, we can't be converted, like you said, right?
Like to buy ceremonial burial from them so that we can develop more culture.
That's actually a pretty good idea, just buying it from them, you know? By the way, we could use that oxen. We could also use that oxen when we settle our city. So we should settle our city in a way that it can take the food from the oxen, you know? And what's the one that lets your city expand more? I can't remember. Oh, well then that's pretty good. You can just wait. Can I see that? I think I have a pretty good idea of where to put them.
We can put them here.
Oh, that I do. Well, I'd rather put them beside the oxen than not, so we should do that first one.
We can put them here.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good spot. Let's do that. Oh, and put the warriors in there.
Okay, we discovered grassland. Found city of Syracuse. Okay. Although I think Syracuse is awesome. Let's put it.
Okay, so we have not discovered the technology that you need to collect oxen yet, but once we have some population growth in a city, we can start getting science too, because we'll have.
Look, this city gets 0 points so far, and this one 0.
But once they grow in population, they'll have another space which we can use for science. Look, this one got another space, so we can use that for science now. See? Now we're getting science in this city. Look, we're getting science in this city now. Not really yet. It's not exactly how it works. It's only in this city that it's making it. I would have liked to get technology. Oh, and we could use the waters for gold until we bought ceremonial burial, you know? Because you can either use water in a city for gold or for science. Settlers built in Rome. And we lost that population, so now we're going to need to wait for that. For the population to come back up. Oh, barbarians.
Oh, nice. Let's research bronze work so we can defend ourselves from a distance. Alright,
oh, we're getting science from this city because it grew in population.
Yeah, let's build a build.
We're getting science from this city because it grew in population.
Hip-hua. Onum grew.
Well, that's not very much population growth, but it's okay. We'll be able to expand our city soon, and then it'll be able to get at more bits. because soon there will be this one building that I forget what it's called that can make our city be able to grow more.
Okay, we got bronze work now.
Because normally you can only do the spaces
Now
around
let's
it,
research pottery.
but then it adds like it makes it so that you can go like 2 or 3 spaces away from your city, for and have that be part of your city.
Let's make archers now. Archers can defeat some. That's a good idea.
Well, do you think we should end the video soon? I mean, they probably skipped to the part where we actually chose, so I don't think we need to end the video yet.
Oh, we discovered pottery. Now let's get some alphabets.
We're gonna attack those barbarians. By the way, if the barbarians get 3 flags, then
Our people had allowed the great to appear in the city of Rome. If we develop 19 additional great people wonders of converted cities, we will be ready to build the United Nations and win a cultural victory.
sorry, but right now. Wait. Let me see them. What does irrigation do again?
But code of law is better than
I give me that, please. Since they want to dominate the world, I don't really trust them, and I would like to build archers in the city so that they can't attack, because they with their barbarians a bit close there. Oh, we have an archer. Add 50% to culture. Why not? It's our main city. Hey, we're getting more space. Oh, it's code of laws. I forgot. It makes it so that more stuff is considered as our space, but it doesn't actually mean we're able to use it. It just means that allies aren't allowed to walk into it. And we can see everything that's happening in it, of course, you know? And if you know how, every time we attack them, they lose 1 flag, and when they are out of flags, they can't. You know how when and how when they're out of flags, they can't do anything anymore. Well, actually, the reason they not only does them gaining flags make it so that they can resist more attacks, but it's also if they get 3 flags and then make a 4th one, I think it is, then and we what was I gonna say? Oh, then they actually make a unit they can use. What do you want to get? Oh, masonry. Walls. Oh, what is that? I've never seen that on a mountain before. All those crystals. That could probably be used somehow with some certain technology. Well, there's probably a way. And go in.
How free go happen?
Could I check something?
Oh, we got settlers built.
Because we had more than 100.
Grew.
Let me check. 17. Didn't we have 30 gold before? And then... No, because 50 plus 30 is 80. Oh, we also got 10 from that one thing. So 30 plus 75 is 100, 100, 105, 115.